All right, y'all. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Gonna talk about P. Diddy. P. Diddy. Okay, y'all, we're gonna get into P. Diddy. Y'all know him as Sean Diddy Combs. Money ain't gonna help him this time, y'all. He got the million, he got the billions. But it ain't gonna work. He said he still continues to hold his not guilty plea. And he's so used to getting away with stuff. So he's gonna continue to say not guilty. But he had you try to use front money to people to try to help him linger out of his decision that he had made. So this is the DA. The DA is going to discuss the indictment, y'all. It's almost a book. Y'all remember when they raided his home, both homes? He thought it was over. He was out on the beach and stuff, riding on bicycles. Okay, well, we gonna listen.
The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced. And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee.
Wow.
As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large-capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
What? Baby oil.
That we recovered during the searches.
Yo, those are hello. I know they didn't just say baby oil, y'all. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Ooh, Lord. Okay, y'all. Let me skip this. What's up, my baby oil?
As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well, you recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here, the serial number has been thoroughly defaced. Another picture of ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there.
Going down.
Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that.
Hey, y'all, they come back to think where that girl at, ain't it? I wonder where that girl at who we did a while back. What's the girl name that I did her? It's supposed to be like his goddaughter or something like that. Mm-hmm.
A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed the key to New York City. Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York. Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly. Anyone with information can call 1-877-4HSI-TIP. I want to express my deep appreciation for the victims and witnesses who have used their voices and helped bring this criminal conduct to light. We would not be here without them. I also want to thank the dedicated case agents on the HSI Trafficking in Persons Squad in New York. They have been with us since day one and have worked tirelessly on this investigation. They will continue to be invaluable partners to us. I also want to thank the incredible agents and analysts from SDNY
Yeah,
who have also
brother, you
provided
going to
tremendous
jail.
assistance on this case. I'm deeply grateful for their continued work. And finally, I want to thank the outstanding career prosecutors from SDNY who are handling this case. Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Chrissy Slavic, Madison Smizer, and Missy Steiner, and their supervisors, Jamie Backleeper and Jacqueline Kelly. They are members of the Civil Rights Unit in our criminal division. We created the Civil Rights Unit when I became U.S. Attorney. I'm deeply proud of their work on this and so many other cases. I'll now take some questions.
Well, we know who next, y'all. I don't care how big y'all people get. You can come down here on our level. 2 more left. Now it's more than 2 more left. Your turn coming up, Jay-Z. Your turn coming. So have fun.
The indictment describes aggressive, open, violent, hedonistic abuse that you say was recurrent and widely known. Why did it take law enforcement so long
That's
to
right.
intervene? How many women were victimized by Sean Combs, and how many others were involved? Look, our investigation is ongoing. We are committed to bringing justice to everyone who's been victimized by the defendant. I can't.
Hey y'all. They got a lot of names in P. Diddy mess, y'all. All of them about to go down. All of them. All of them. They know who be at his house. They know who be at them parties. Oh yeah. Everybody about to go down. All right, Jay-Z and who else you got over there? Got all them rappers, big ballers, shot callers. Going down, baby. Going down. All y'all black men. I'm sorry to see it though. I hate to see it, but all of y'all about to go down. You know good and well you can't make more than Uncle Sam. Just keeping it real.
Why it took so long. I think the better focus is on the fact that we are here today. And we are committed to making sure that justice is done.
He had something allegedly to do with Suge Knight. He said had some allegedly do with Tupac. I still didn't trust him. I always thought he had something to do with Tupac. And I always thought it was big money behind him. He was jealous of Tupac and he was jealous of Biggie. That's right. He was two-faced. That man was running stuff. It's so much stuff. But that indictment, y'all, I ought to put it up for you.
Thank you for doing this. You said we are not done and that Combs did not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case? I'm not taking anything off the table.
You hear that? Did y'all hear him? Did you hear the DA? I just told y'all. It's going down in the DM. True that what the boy name used to go with? What's the rapper? Okay, what's the light skinned rapper name? All them rappers, all of them about to go down, y'all. All of y'all big baller shot caller rappers. Beyonce, I hope you ain't in no mess either, but all that black matches that y'all got, they don't found something to make a way through all this stuff. Them indictment papers are big. All of y'all about to go down. What's the
Well, there are different crimes with different elements. I don't think we should get into the nitty-gritty of the legal discussion right now, but the sex trafficking, we believe, they're all serious offenses, but the sex trafficking conduct carries some significant penalties.
But it's gonna be a brand.
I'm going to be able to get into that, but you can look it up and
Big cars and stuff, houses.
Is a very serious crime, and it carries significant penalties. Good afternoon, Darla Miles, ABC 7 New York. Thank you for this press conference.
You ain't kidding.
2 questions. within context of this indictment and the information that was presented to the grand jury, are you able to clarify the number of victims? It's mentioned plural in the indictment, but can you specify the number of victims just for this particular indictment? And secondly, can you provide details about the alleged arson? Unfortunately, I'm not able to provide either. The number of victims, you are correct. We are intentional in saying multiple. The details of the arson incident are limited to what we have in the indictment and also the detention letter that we filed, which contains more details than the indictment does at various points. But we don't have anything more beyond that. Next question. Lynn Trent, CNN.
Are any of his accomplices or associates under investigation? And additionally, could he face any more charges?
So the investigation is ongoing. That means both as to him and to anyone else who we believe committed the crime with him. Next question.
And y'all know what's the name in this. Jocelyn ex-boyfriend. You going down, baby. Jay-Z, you going down too. I can't. I don't know why. Oh, no, I have to do it like that. I have to do it like that. I tell you about it.
Good morning from 1010 Wins. Any indication that some of the women or victims here were imprisoned in his residences, and did he have locations where he kept them, and they were not allowed to leave? And also, he's indicted here, although there were searches and raids in LA, Miami. Why in New York?
Well, I'm biased. I'm the U.S. Attorney of the Southern District of New York. I think that we have an outstanding track record of bringing some of the most impactful, sprawling, complex, difficult sex trafficking, human trafficking, labor trafficking, you name it. The Southern District of New York.
And y'all know he got that house. At that house, they said the way they had that party and everything. I'm gonna tell you something. He thought when they came in on him that it was over with. They played him. They were coming back to him when they raided his home.
Very proud of the scope and complexity of this investigation. Isn't something that we ran from. It's something that we embrace, and we will continue to do that. As to your question about whether he imprisoned anyone, all I can say is that, I mentioned this March 2016 incident where something was caught on video where a victim was attempting to flee, and there was violence that was associated with it.
What?
That was at a hotel.
They talking about his ex. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm about to tell you. Look, y'all, that girl don't told everything. You hear me? She don't told, and then plus he got that video. They got a videotape. That house belonged to a filmmaker. That's why it was so many cameras. It would belong to the filmmaker and him. It's everybody had a connection with his house. That's why they had cameras in every room. Who want to live in the house with cameras in the room? They got to watch you in the bedroom. Y'all need to think about that. Think about all them girls who was at his party dancing and stuff, y'all. They had all dancers in the party that he has thrown. And what's his name? Youngster in it. Youngster in it too. Youngster and what's his name from Memphis? All of them going down. All of them going down.
Thanks a lot. Does your office intend to seek remand, or are you reaching a bail package? And if you're willing, how would you contrast this with the R. Kelly case in EDNY in terms of the elements? Thanks.
So we will be seeking detention. We have filed a letter laying out our reasoning for seeking pretrial detention. I'm not going to be able to expand beyond what's in the letter, but it contains...
Hey, y'all. They need to think about who R. Kelly in there telling on them. I get R. Kelly say if he got to grow old up in that mother sucker, all of them better grow old. I bet R. Kelly in there telling on all of them. Because they got him for racketeering too. So they got P. Diddy. They've been trying to get P. Diddy for years. For years. And they him old man now. What's his name in there talking? R. Kelly talking. And that girl really opened up this case. That's right.
All of the reasoning, and it contains the law as well. There is a presumption of detention in a case like this, and we think that's warranted.
John Anise, New York Daily News. Thank you.
See, with P. Diddy, one thing that the young people have to understand is they gonna play with you. Like y'all know, you know what? I want to show y'all the indictment. They gonna let me show y'all the indictment. Hold on. Um they have to get enough on you to pull you. So here go the indictment paper right here, y'all. Let me see, can I pull them up for y'all? Here go the indictment paper right here. Yeah, here go the indictment paper right here. They arrested him on Monday in Manhattan, in New York, for sex trafficking. Look, y'all. Look at all the names. This is his indictment. Look at all the names he go by, y'all. He go by Ed, known as Puff Daddy, as known as P Diddy, as known as Diddy, as known as PD, as known as Love. Oh, shut up, child. And look at the indictment, y'all. It said, I ain't gonna read all of this stuff because it's a lot on him. It just said, I'm just gonna, they said for their case, Sean Combs, as known as Puff Daddy, as known as P. Diddy, as known as Diddy, as known as PD, as known as Love. The defendant abused, threatening, and coincide women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desire. Shut up, child. Protect his reputation and conceal his conduct. Um, to do so, Combs relied on the employees' resources and influence on the fatty business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engage in an attempt to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, robbery, and obstruction of justice. And it went on, y'all. It go further than that, honey. The paper go further than this. Let me see, can I open it up for y'all? Chad, look at this indictment. Mm-mm. I ain't about to read this thing right here, honey. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. This man done got away. You know what? God work in a mysterious way. It's strange how they been working to get him and Homie Cone gone too. All they been doing all them rappers wrong. All them rappers wrong. At all time, relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs is known as Puff Daddy. Did I just read it? The defendant engaged in a persistent and a uh, pervasive pattern of abuse toward women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performance of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. At times, Combs and other his direction made arrangement for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. Combs ensured participation from the women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support and threatening to cut off the same and using intimidation and violence. GGG. I tell you, boy. Look, y'all. Look how long the indictment. This been going. Y'all know how long Cone been doing this. Look at that, y'all. Look at number 6. It said in 2008. It said from at least in about 2008. Taking it back to Tupac, y'all. So y'all got to think, what's his name? True, the one who me and you was talking about the other day, uh, uh, on the phone, the one locked up for Tupac. Somebody talking. Then you got R. Kelly. R. Kelly telling on everybody. I don't blame R. Kelly. I tell on y'all too. Y'all ain't thinking about him why he locked up. I tell on everybody. If I have to go down with sex trafficking, everybody else gonna go down. Y'all, this man right here is in trouble. The members and association of the Cone Enterprise, y'all. Enterprise. Wow. Attempt to engage in among other activities, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, sign, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics, offense, kidnap. What? And y'all let this man get along. Wait, this man 50 some years old. And y'all wait till he don't live his life. Little bit of a lifetime. Cone Enterprise. Y'all hit. Y'all keep it. Keep it. Keep it. They open up casino. Girl, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Anytime you make more than the mafias and you ain't paying the mafia and you think you... Nah, I ain't gonna even go no further than this. It's a whole big storyline to why you can't make more than who. Boy, this indictment paper is too long. I know what's the name scared. What the name? Jay-Z. Jay-Z, you next. Drake. Look at that. He had an enterprise. And y'all know that little girl. I'm on the see. Can I find her? What's the little girl name that P Diddy Naval Stable? What's the little girl name I did that live on that? She was on TikTok, and the white girl that called him daddy. That's why Dolph not here. Of the same thing. Now Dolph case can be like, I'm gonna stay on this for right now. Look at him. They said that they said something about freak offs. Freak offs was elaborate and produced by sets performance that Combs arranged, directed. What? P. Diddy. And y'all, he tried to get a bond. Look at these indictment papers. He tried to get a bond, y'all. They denied his bond. Oh, ain't no getting no bond. No, because they know you're a billionaire. They said members and associates of the Cone Enterprise at time witnessed Cone violence toward the victims. Are the victims' injuries caused by Cone without intervening. Instead, members and associates of Cone Enterprise help conceal the violences and abuse by, among other things, assisting Combs in monitoring and preventing victims from leaving locations such as hotel or Cone resident. The occasion includes instance in which a victim was required to remain in hiding, sometimes for 7 days at a time, to recover from injury. Oh, you know what they talking about now, right? What's the girl name? The girl who he broke up with, that good telling on him. She better be careful, man. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. They went all the way back. See, Combs supposed to been caught a long time ago, y'all. Back in 2009. When you say racketeering is a long list of people, y'all. Look at this. Look at that. Enterprise. He got a lot of people working in this. They said as a result of committing the offense alleged in count 3 of his indictment, Sean Combs, as known as, I don't want to say all the names no more, because he just disgusted. Substitute access provision. Substitute access provision. If any of the above describe forfeitable property as a result of any act or omission of the defendant, A, cannot be located upon the exercise of due diligence. B, has been transferred or sold to or deposited with a third party person. C, has been placed beyond the tradition of the jurisdiction of the court. D, has been substantially diminished in values. E, has been accompanied with other property which cannot be subsidized without difficulties. Title 1. Ooh. And y'all, he tried to get a bump. They hid some, y'all. They hid right there. They hid some right here. All up. The 4 person. Got their name hid, y'all. Damian Williams' name right here. United States Attorney. And they hid that name right there. I don't know who name. But he got a 13-page indictment. 14. It said 14. 14-page indictment. Oh, man. Let's go back over into you, honey. What else you gonna say? You finally got caught, P. Diddy. Mary J, I hope you ain't in the car. You my girl.
Hoping to get some more detail about the searches of his residence, the guns, the cases of lubricant, and the videos. Where were they found amongst his residence? Were they all scattered around the houses in one place? I kind of wanted to just get a better picture of how that stuff was found.
Well, look, I think that some of the details that you're seeking are in the detention letter. So, for instance, some of the AR-15s, 2 of the 3 defaced AR-15s were found in his bedroom closet in Miami, broken down into parts along with magazines with ammunition loaded in them. So some of that detail is.
So y'all, in other words, he used that big capsule he stayed in for trafficking. But don't nobody still know where that little girl is. She ain't no little girl no more. She the same age. She's a little younger than his daughters. The little white girl. And y'all see what it said right here. Racketeering charges. That means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women is coming to all the women's in his place. And he invited everybody. He tried to invite all the celebrities to his castle. And they said that he had a special room back there. That's where he had his women's at. And so that means that if they found all the weapons that he had in that building, well, I said building, his mansion, that means that they held them hostage. We're holding people, holding them women hostage. That boy done lost his mind. And you know what? And for Diddy to get, he ain't by himself. Anytime you got something like this going on, R. Kelly got caught. It didn't take long to get R. Kelly. P. Diddy took him years, all the way back to 2006. It go further than that. 7, it go way back. Boy. His thing. Racketeering, y'all. Kids, mama. Okay? All them children he got. And his boys. This sad.
Mention letter. Beyond that, I'm not going to be able to get into where other items were stored.
Ben Kochman, Post. Hey, thanks for doing this. Your office was the office that had been prosecuting Jeffrey Epstein before he died in custody. I have not read your detention memo yet. It's the first thing I'm going to do after this ends. But does the memo address, or is your office concerned with Combs' safety in custody, given what happened with Epstein?
So we are concerned with anyone's safety whenever they are prior to trial. It's part of our obligations to keep people safe as well. It's part of the criminal justice system. So, but I do not draw any sort of connection between Jeffrey Epstein's suicide and what may or may not happen to any other defendant while they are detained pre-trial. And of course, the decision whether to
Okay.
the defendant will be up to a judge. Our position is that pretrial detention is warranted under the law and based on the facts of this case. And I'll leave it at that.
Now, hold up now. Now, Diddy is a billionaire. I wonder is they gonna let him be in a facility away from those people like R. Kelly. They broke R. Kelly. They took his money. His money. He didn't. R. Kelly was broke doing his thing. P. Diddy got some money, and he may lose it. Yeah, y'all get big time up there with all that money. Then that's what happened. Forget where you came from.
In this case, some of the same prosecutors that had been handling that, or that worked on the Maxwell case.
So I'm not going to get into the staffing. I will say that this team, this group of AUSAs, this incredible group has been working on this case around the clock, and they've had their hands full. Next question.
Y'all hear that? Let me tell you, this the DA here. The prosecution had to get enough evidence to build a case, a strong and a powerful case on this man. They got everything they need and witnesses. They're going to take that man down. And hey, y'all, you know who else got to come with it now? What her name? Now, see, I'm going to tell you something. When he broke up that group, what's the name of that group with them girls, with them two girls? He broke up that group and took that girl away from that other girl and made that other girl out of his girlfriend. And she was more like the leader of the women. What's the name of the group I'm talking about, True? What's the name of that group, y'all? I was surprised that them two girls, they was two fine, pretty little girls on the stage doing their thing. And P. Diddy broke their relationship up. And they went their separate ways. And then she just turned into something. It's sad, y'all. I'm so glad they don't got this man because he made me sick when he did her like that. When he broke up that group, them two girls. What is their name? Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, he broke them up from being turned them against each other and let them go their separate ways. And they was doing real good as a team up on the stage. Now I wonder how she end up with P. Diddy. God, I can't think of that group.
NBC News.
Good morning, Thanks, sir. Combs' attorney said that his client has been cooperative with investigators. He said that this morning. I was wondering if you would have a reaction to that.
Let me just say this. I think that generally and with increasing frequency, the word cooperative or cooperating has taken on tremendous elasticity, and it no longer really bears any relation to what the word means when we use it in a very specific context. So responding to lawful process and the like does not qualify as
Cassie.
cooperation.
Cassie took him down.
Here.
Mike Sisak, AP.
Cassie took him down.
Thanks. To that end, was there any discussion of Mr. Combs surrendering? I understand he was taken into custody at a hotel in Manhattan last night, and maybe that wasn't the plan. Can you elaborate on how that came about and why that was?
I'm not going to be able to get into any sort of operational details as to how he was taken into custody and when. He is in custody right now. He will be appearing in court later today.
Was there any discussion of him surrendering, given they claim he's cooperating?
I'm not going to be able to get into law enforcement tactics or operations.
That boy dangerous, y'all. That man dangerous.
Well, I can't get into the charging decision. It is very meaningful to us that weapons were possessed, as we allege in the indictment. Part of the reason why this conduct was so pervasive and harmful was because victims and others didn't necessarily feel comfortable denying him his wishes, as we allege, because of the presence of firearms.
The girls.
Thanks. Last question, Jacob Shamison.
Jacob Shamsian, Business Insider. Thank you. Given that he's the sole defendant in this case and that you allege he's part of a conspiracy that involves members of his companies, do you anticipate a superseding indictment that bring allegations against other members of his companies or other co-conspirators as well?
Yeah, let me see. Can I find? This is crazy, man. I'm telling y'all. What is the name of the group I'm talking about? What's the name of the group, y'all? God, dog, the government got him. They came to the hotel and got the two girls group. What's his girlfriend name? I'm about to look his girlfriend name up. He broke that group up. P. Diddy Cone. They gonna wait till he become an old man, and then they want to lock him up. P. Diddy Cone girlfriend. What's her name? Girl. And then she took over telling the girls what to do. I think he had don't start mentally got her shit like that's what her name no ain't her, the girl right, Young Miami. Yeah, I think he trapped her too. I think he trapped Miami too, y'all. Yeah. I just want to bring y'all and bring this attention to y'all. I'm gonna see can I get him coming out. Don Richardson. I don't know Don Richardson. I don't know him. That's a girl. They got him, y'all. They got him. Yeah, they finally got P. Diddy. Wait till he turn an old man and then got him. And when you say racketeering, oh, wait, they got a line full of them folks coming to Jay-Z. I wonder what Jay-Z saying. Oh, Jay-Z, his partner, what's his name? Youngster, not Youngster, but Hook brother, Jook brother. Girl, it's about to go down, y'all. It's when they say racketeering, that mean a whole lot of illegal stuff going on, and everybody with him going down. I can't even think of that boy name who's supposed to be going with who used to go with Jocelyn. He going down with him because he stay in that house too. His son's going down with him too. Jay-Z going down. Drake going down. All them people in that. This man is dangerous. And I believe that allegedly he has something to do with Mary J being on drugs. I believe he did something to Mary. Made Mary, you know how they let women try when they want to be, she was young. Remember that when she was young, and she went through a lot because he took her through it. They know what they did to that girl. Look at him. Well, I'll be a cookadookie. He indicted now, y'all. He indicted now. Yeah, he thought after them folks went in there and seen so much on that computer and on that camera, y'all, that they when they bust his house, them folk got dog. You know what? I wouldn't doubt if some of them was at the party. Word be he my mirror she abortion, but he turned out he turned it out. That's all it was, cause he older than her. I guarantee you that some of them guys at that party, that's why they got booked. Some of them men's right there. Cause he sitting back there with his face all cold up like G.I. Joe. Look at her. She gotta pretend like she happy to be with him. I'm so glad she left him. That baby was young and the thing she said he did to her, make her do, it's sad. I can't do nobody like that. And look at him. Oh, y'all don't know what's wrong with my camera. It ain't never looked like this. Sad, man. This don't make no sense. I want to see y'all. Let me see. Can I find him being arrested? Oh, man. I know he freaked out. What they say right here in Law and Crime? Oh, that girl don't told on you, bro. Let me see. Arrested in PD. Let me see. Can I find him? I want to see that face. Sean Combs. Sean Combs. Oh, 13, 14 pages. Ooh, Lord, look how I spell rest, honey. Yeah. Man, hotel, honey. Oops, I meant to put it on. Y'all, I didn't want to see this right here. Hold on. I want to catch him coming out that hotel. Nah, we don't want to see no cute pictures. Comes arrested in New York. Let me see what they got right here, y'all. Oh, let me see. They might have it right here. We can look at it together.
Yeah. Now you can use it in stores, and the cashback's wild. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested by federal agents.
Yeah, I'm sorry my phone looked like that.
Combs had been living there for several weeks. A person with knowledge of the investigation told NBC News the arrest was based on a sealed indictment brought by the Southern District of New York. The contents of the indictment won't be known until later today, but Combs is facing a wave of lawsuits accusing him of sexual assault and misconduct. In March, federal investigators searched his homes
He
in
think he
Miami and
God.
Los Angeles. Combs' attorney expressed disappointment with the arrest, saying his client had been cooperating with the investigation, adding, "He is an imperfect person, but he is not a criminal."
Thanks for watching.
What? He ain't no criminal. Oh, yes, he is. He is. Man, please. Don't forget about Foster Brown. Foxy Brown, girl. He turned her out long time ago. Oh yeah. Let me see what his attorney talking about. Foxy Brown, all
Today I'm
alone.
announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment
We
charging
already
Sean
seen it.
Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking,
Hold on,
interstate
y'all. Let me
transportation
change
for
this.
prostitution,
Well, y'all, I just want to bring
risking
this
their
in.
security, or
I
facing.
just want to bring this in, bring y'all this attention. I'm about to go cause I got to finish uploading some videos. But I see I I call you in a minute, Troop. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching, okay?